Good morning, everybody. It's 7:30 a.m. here in Kenya. My name is Boaz Kata, and yep, welcome to our Facebook Live edition. Today is a day earlier. I hope you got the heads up that it would be live. On this is our Sunday morning, not your, not our Monday morning as usual is we do it. It's great. We've got a very great session today to ask you to join with us, Habari Paul, to join with us on a breakfast session. Hello, Jamila, watching from Germany just after the Koteka show. I hope you sold some tea. Hi, Ras. Good to see you. Yes. Mzuri Sana. It is really a great morning here in Nandi, and seated just a few meters away from me are some very interesting fellows, our JusTea founders, our Tumoi Tea founders. I'll be walking to them in a second. You'll also meet some of our farmers and also, two of our scholars, or three actually. Jamila, some of your scholar kids are here. Paul, you always like a 360, so I'll give you a feeling of the weather and the look in Nandi today. Very beautiful weather. Tea at the background. And, yep, I'm walking to them now. You guys should... Hi, Jamila. I already said Jambo to you. How is Germany? Did you learn any German words?
Good morning.
Yes, this is a live session broadcast on Facebook, and maybe I'll start by introducing these people around me here. First, we have our Christine. We have Christine, who is a JusTea farmer here. Monica, right there. You can introduce yourself, Mzee.
I'm Mzee Jacob Kata.
Okay. Someone says hello there. His name is Paul Bain.
Hello, Paul.
Nikki is waving at you guys. Introduce yourself, Mzee.
Okay, this is Grayson Bain.
Okay, can you say hello in Swahili?
Jambo.
Jambo.
Very yako.
Great, Grayson. And then next is Mama Grace.
Mama Grace.
Jambo. Yeah, great. Jambo.
First time in Kenya.
First time in Kenya. I hope you're enjoying it. How are you?
Having a good time.
You're having a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. And then Jamila, you know those little turtles there, Cheple and Chepla and their brother. So thank you very much, and come back. Have I introduced the tea master? Tea master, introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, that is Emmanuel, and thank you very much. So we are celebrating 5 years since, we began a way to celebrate it with an African breakfast. So, Mzee, maybe you're...
Mags.
Okay. What's the local name for the arrowroot? Nduma.
Duma is a Kikuyu.
Okay.
And sweet potato.
And sweet potato.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the local name for that?
Abuanik.
Can you say that, Grayson?
Nduma and Abone.
Oh, you failed miserably. Okay. Great. Grayson, how was, or maybe Grace actually, it's your first time in Kenya?
Yes, it is.
How has the experience been over the last few days? The good, the bad, the ugly?
Oh, that's quite a range. No bad or ugly, just very good.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
Very good hostess.
Okay. What do you think of our weather?
I like the clouds. It's not too hot.
Okay. We find this very cold here in Kenya, so
Oh.
we wish it was a little warmer. Good. Grayson, recap very quickly how we met 5 years ago.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, it wasn't anywhere near here.
Mhm.
It was in a little coffee shop in the center of Nairobi.
Mhm.
And I think I was interviewing people to have a professional tea taster in Kenya that we could use to taste the teas before they left Kenya.
Mhm.
Now, these are not teas that were grown locally. They were teas that were coming from a multinational. So we were not ready at all for the experience or the adventure that we were going to be on with the Kata family.
Mhm.
But that was the start of it, a very meaningful, and I would say emotional, Boaz, meeting. I think there was tears on both sides. And then you kept on saying in the meeting 2 or 3 times, "You've got to meet my father. You've got to meet my father." So I came and met up in Kisumu, met Jacob for the first time.
True.
And I don't remember, that was in
13.
2013, yeah. And that was a life-changing experience. When we were driving around, he was such a man of the tea and man of the soil. And
Son of the soil.
son of the soil. Yes. It's okay, we can call you man. Tea farmers that were not getting paid enough.
Okay. Thank you, Grayson, for your version of the story. We'll need someone to corroborate it. Mzee.
Yeah, true. I met this tall Mzungu in Kisumu in the airport. I was 5 minutes late. But I was in a panic anyway. I picked him up and I took him to where he had booked himself to stay. That was in Chavakali,
Yeah.
where I linked him with his son and 2 other gentlemen, and made my trip back home. I was with my wife actually.
Okay.
And Mzee Grayson wanted to meet those people he had booked to see in the government of Kakamega,
No, of Vihiga.
or Vihiga government, local government. So I left him alone. He did whatever he did, but finally he was totally unable to meet the administration of that particular region. So he called me and I rushed, picked him up, had a quick lunch in Kapsabet, and we were lucky we had a quick booking with the Nandi governor, where we met the governor together with all his 10 ministers.
Yes.
And Mzee Grayson was assured that now that he had linked with me, he would get all the necessary support in terms of getting the tea, the samples that he would make back to Canada.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Mama Grace, just watching from the sidelines for the last 5 years, what comment would you have?
It's been an interesting and exciting time.
Interesting and exciting. That is good. Nothing bad again.
Nothing bad.
Okay.
Challenging, but not bad.
Not bad. Awesome. Great. Someone is saying you need to say 3 or 4 Swahili words you've learned since you landed in Kenya.
I have to.
Yes.
No one has taught me anything.
Have you heard people
But I
speak
know
and pick a few? Jambo.
and,
Asante.
Asante. Sana.
Good.
That's 3. Is that enough?
Well, because it's your first visit, 3 is enough, but Grayson then has to have more than 3.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't repeat the same words.
What Mzungu is that?
Don't worry.
This is some sort of test you didn't tell me to prepare
No,
for.
any 5 English Swahili words you know?
Well, I forget the word for arrowroot. What is the word?
Nduma.
Luma.
Nduma. There, I learned that. Did I
Okay.
say it right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And for the yellow potato, sweet potato,
We won't tell you that one.
We had called it.
What's the word for tea?
tea, chai,
Oh,
of
good.
course.
You see, you have a lot.
And
And driving around and looking at animals.
yes, animals. We have
That's the word is safari.
Safari. Or there's a word for departure, which is safari.
Oh, safari. Good. That's a nice word. Great. Over to you, Christine. Tell us some of the JusTea people you've met and the very most interesting one.
Paul and Russ.
And who's most interesting?
Paul.
No. Stop being nice. We know it's not Paul. Yeah? Oh?
Be nice, it's Russ.
No. Okay. Paul, it's not you, Paul. Good. At Tumoiti is partnering with JusTea. It's all about people, plants, and the process. But we are really big on people. So our idea is to have, beautiful packaging with portraits of our farmers, of the locals here, and to tell their story. So I will ask, I had a bag with, I think it's right there, Emmanuel. That bag has some of the JusTea packaging, not all of it, which features quite a number of the people here. And so, Emmanuel, you have the honors of giving everybody theirs, and we can see, and they can show us their packaging. You can start with mine. No, you don't have to start with mine, Emmanuel. Just start.
Quick.
And I have 2 seconds.
Time is running out.
Yes, this is our newest packaging, and you don't know it, but the picture is... Look at that picture. Who is
Behind.
there?
Keep going.
Oh!
It is Monica. Monica has not seen her teen. That is the first time.
And she has made
Yes, congratulations, Monica. Good. And then, I want to watch it.
Even she has made her head.
Oh, same hairstyle, same everything.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That is Monica. Now the rest, who've seen theirs most likely. That is who?
Give it. That's Mzee?
Yes.
Okay. That is who? Mzee Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, except
Okay.
the spoon is crooked.
The spoon is crooked.
The plastic is falling down.
Oh, yeah.
Great. And the other one we have is Christine. Okay. Christine, is it the same hairstyle?
Yeah.
Okay. And then who else? Oh, mine. This is mine. Grayson, you can hold my tin for me.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is it the same hairstyle?
Isn't he handsome?
Yes.
It's the
We
same?
call him the Black Beauty.
Is that the same hairstyle I had?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, great. Looks like we don't change hairstyle. And finally, Emmanuel himself with, yes, maybe the same hairdo. He's actually got his Purple Tea Experience shirt. So, great. I think we are proud of this. We want to say jambo and thank you everybody who tuned in. We are happy to be celebrating 5 years, and you will let us now continue with our breakfast. And